Oh my goodness, you guys, if you love Christmas in July, Spellbinders has just brought it. Okay, so they have for July, I want to say 10 or 11, maybe 12 new collections. A lot of them are Christmas related, some are other themes, but I have several of them to share with you today. I'm going to focus on the big kit. You remember every year they put out this big boy, and this is the Handmade Holidays Christmas kit. That's what they're calling it this year, so I'm going to unbox that for you guys. There are a couple add-ons I do have here that coordinate back with that. Some of the items in here are also a la carte, so you can just pick them up. You don't have to pick up the big kit if you just want maybe the papers or however. I think the embellishments and some of the ephemera are also sold separately. But I will show you some of the other collections, and I mean, they just amazing. So of course I'll follow up with more and more tutorials. I just want to show you a few of the new collection items. If you are a club member, as you know, when you log in, you always have 10% off, and they also have a sale right now. I'll put in the description box when that ends. I believe it's 25 off of 125. It's usually something similar on the UK site. I'll put that info in the description box, so that's always a great way to pick up new collections, because sometimes they already have sale prices, like the box here. And then you still get the 25 off of 125 on top of your 10% off, right? So you have to reach 125 with your 10% off to get the 25 off. So these items were sent for your charge from my review, and of course all opinions are my own. And any links down in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items through those links. You know, I do have the links for the US and the UK there, and usually what I do is all of the July collections, like if you just click on that link, it'll take you to the whole page where everything that they brought out in July. And then today I'm focusing on Handmade for the holidays, so, or Handmade Holidays, sorry. I'll have a link just to that, and then, you know, probably just to the box here or however. And then some of the other collections I'll show you when you click on, you know, all of July collections, they'll all be there. I will say one of them is hard to find. I don't know why they don't really have a tab for it yet. Maybe they'll fix that by the time you guys see this. It's Home for the Holidays, and there are many, many, many items for Home for the Holidays. So just keep that in mind. Now, I put my items in this cute binder. It's very Christmassy. It's not a Spellbinders binder. If you're familiar with my videos, it's a diamond press binder. And I just put everything in here because that way I can keep things kind of separate and know what I'm showing you. But I received samples. That's why they look like this. Yours are not going to come like this. Yours will be on a nice carrier with some, you know, inspo or info, whatever it is. If it needs instruction, that will be there. But this is Home for the Holidays, and there are sentiments. You can see the word winter, and then the background piece for that, and like warm and Noel, and all these fun Christmas, you know, all those kinds of sentiments. You have your typical beautiful Spellbinders, like flowers, you know how they do that, but this is more winter related. So we have poinsettias, little bells, the holly, you know, leaves, and all that kind of stuff. Look at this little guy. It is so cute. It's some candy canes, and they're a nice size. Of course, I'll go all over this, you know, or go over this all in my video for this specifically, but I mean, this is a 4.5 inch candy cane, then you can put them so they look like a heart, or, you know, just one like this kind of thing, but one opposite the other to just be very cute. There is a better press plate with all kinds of sentiments that you can cut, and this one actually comes with the dovetailed ends, and then also with the flat ends, which is really cool. Winter greetings, I think is what it's, no, winter blessings, you know, Christmas greetings, things like this. That's what that one has. Again, this is Home for the Holidays. Look at this diamond set. I love the fluted look, and then this one has a diamond look or a gem look, and it just has, do they call it emerald? I can't remember what they call this one. Sorry, guys. But again, this is in the Home for the Holidays. But like I said, I'll click or link to the whole collection, like everything that they put out this month. Beautiful background with like that little piercing A2 size background. That one also has a 3D embossing folder. It's like a plaid. So again, this is just kind of quick and dirty. I'm just going to show you really quick some of these things so that I can focus on this other one today. But I do want to show you some of these collections. This beautiful peacock collection, you guys. Oh my goodness. Look at this peacock. Look how big this is. It actually has feathers there too. Metal to metal. This is almost 6 inches tall. I'm assuming it's going to cut 5.5 inches, you know, in the one direction, and then it's about 5 inches in the other. It might just be oversized for like a 5x7 type thing, but she is a big peacock. This cuts its own thing. It has a background. It has feathers that can go along with that. Look at this cameo set. You guys, when I saw this, I'm like, yes, 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 yes. It reminds me of like Becca Feekin, that beautiful filigree work that they did so well. So We have all these layers. Again, just beautiful. I'll give you a quick measurement on this one. Okay, I'm gonna measure this inside one. It's its own frame, or a matte layer. You can pair them up to make frames. Yeah, it's about 7 inches, just under 7 inches. So I'm assuming this is going to be a 5x7 type thing. That's probably why this one's so big. So it's geared towards that. We have a 3D embossing folder. Hope you can see. It has like the beautiful peacock feathers. And then there's another 3D embossing folder with this one that is like this one. Look at that. It looks kind of like a fanned out tail, but also like just a plume. I don't know. It's really, really cute. So we have that collection. I am going to say, I think I have some Simon Hurley collection items right now. That's back here. On Spellbinders site, they do have this celebration collection, but they have a bundle, which is, look how cute this is, the stencil and 3D embossing folder. And that's the only way they're going to have it. Whenever they have a stencil, they always bundle it. So once the bundle's gone, it's gone. You can't just pick up the stencil by itself because I guess in their mind there's no reason to have that by itself. But that's all they have. But they do have, or they are going to be offering a whole plate on like, you know, let's, you're invited, let's party, make a wish, those kinds of things that has the dies for it. And then this cute set that is, again, they look like Mylar balloons. They're not on the site yet, and I don't know what's going on with that. So hopefully it's not just because they got sold out. A lot of times something's sold out, it'll still be there. It just will say it's sold out, you know. So I don't know what's going on there. But for right now, if you like the embossing folder and stencil combo, you're probably going to want to grab that pretty soon because those always sell out. And then there's a new set, Copper Plate Holiday Sentiments. It's a collection by Paul Antonio. I wrote it down here. So I have a few items to share with you. Again, I have samples, guys. Yours are not going to look like this. They will be professionally packaged and looking beautiful. I have the word believe, I have the word Merry Christmas, again, copper plate, so it's very fancy. And then this cute gifts tag set, so it has the die for the little holly, and then it has to and from, so it's very elegant, really lovely, and I will definitely try those out for you guys very soon, just not today, because this video is going to be long enough as it is. Those are just a few of the collections, guys. I'm telling you, they brought out so many new things. Oh, you know what? Oh, I don't have it here. I also have some stamps. Where are they? Some big stamps that Stempendous put out. So, okay, there. I was gonna say, I know I brought everything new. Not that. These guys. So these are very interesting. I don't know if you can see. This is a huge background stamp, and this piece cuts away. I think that's the only piece on this one that cuts away. So you can make it look like it's just coming down, then maybe you don't have this piece or however. But the peel and cling rubber stamps, this one's called Leafy Lines. I believe they have a few of these, but these are the two that I have here for review. Peel and cling rubber stamps. Again, this one's called Streamers. And, I mean, they're basically red rubber stamps out of their gray rubber, so they're super high quality. They work really well. And this one, this area is one piece right here. And then this comes off and this comes off. So if you wanted to separate them out, you can do that. A lot of times with big stamps like this, I don't even take them off of the carrier. I mean, you can. Obviously, it's not a big deal. But I would just leave it like that on my work surface, ink it up, and bring my paper to it and rub my hand over the back. And that's usually how I use big stamps if you don't have a huge stamping press or platform. But I think nowadays pretty much everybody has some kind of platform, right? So you have that. And I'll give you a quick measurement on those. I was going to say they look, yeah, about 6-inch square. They're both basically 6-inch square. So they're big backgrounds. Okay, guys, let's get to Handmade Holidays. Now, everything paper, you know, cards, everything like that is in here. There are some add-ons, the little Christmas sleigh. You have the sleigh, you know, itself. You have inlays. You have topper pieces that are like to help decorate. That's the bottom there. You have these gifts, and I think this is included this way because if you want to cut it down to fit this one or this one or this one, it'll do that. You just trim off the excess. So you have the one piece that will help you do them all, or maybe you want to tie them into your sleigh. You know, there's just different ways to use that little tie. The gifts themselves have like an embossed little ribbon to them if you want to just leave it like that, like with metallic paper. I think they look really cute. You have some holly leaves, you have berries, you have sprigs, you know, leaf sprigs, you have your poinsettia, you have all your little bows and cute things to finish your gifts or just to tie them again to your sleigh. You have a little gift tag that says Noel or Joy, which is very cute. I don't know how to measure this. Maybe a quick, you know, it looks like maybe it's almost 3.5 inches, this guy. And then with the base and everything, if you're putting it all together, yeah, almost 3 inches tall, about there. I would say it's a little bit shorter just once you put it together, right? And then there's also some sentiments. So you have the little dovetailed piece that looks kind of like it's waving. Here you have Happy Holidays, Delivering Joy, and Christmas Wishes, and they're all upside down for some reason. I don't know how I put these on here. Every single one was upside down. But you have that. There's a better press plate called, I think, Winter Roses. Big plate, gorgeous. Look at all those flowers. And then you have a stencil for it. So it's 5 3/4, I would say, by 4.5. So definitely geared towards an A2 size card, but you can also use it as a matte layer for a 5x7. I mean, there's different ways to use this up, right? 4x6s would be great, and mini slimline, it'd be more of a matte layer for those. And then it has a stencil set that you can pick up, I think the plate by itself or the stencil bundle, right? It's not going to be sold by itself. So you have the flowers. I don't know if I have this the right way. I don't think I do. It'd be something like that. So flowers, I'm not going to line them up anymore, but it does have 4 stencils. So then you have some greenery on this one. I don't know if I have it lined up right, like I said, so I'm just gonna pop that down. You have a little more accents on your greenery on this one, some flower centers, and this one has more like little berries and things like that, it looks like, and then maybe some more that has to do with like some bells or flowers there. So yeah, these little bell guys, and then the centers, and then the berries, and the flowers themselves. So you see all that. Cannot wait to get to that for you guys. I love that kind of thing. And let's look at the big boys. So this, every year they put out, you know, a set something like this. So Handmade Holidays is the one for this year. And I want to say this is the 4th year, possibly the 5th. I've been working with Spellbinders doing this, but definitely the 4th, because I can recall the other 3. Handmade Holidays Christmas Kit. So if you open this up, it's very pretty. It's packaged really nicely. It's very reminiscent of their old card kits, right? And I'll open this up. I mean, there's just a ton in here, guys. So, sorry, quick disclosure. I did pause to make a quick little short video to show you guys a little something before I get there. This paper is going to want to keep popping forward. Okay. Let's look at the inspo, guys. It looks like there are A2 and 5x7 card bases, which is really great. You know, they're showing how you might want to use it for a scrapbook page, which I was already thinking about doing, so there you go. You have this card, I mean, it's just decked out with like some of the ephemera stickers and things like that. This one has like little squares of the paper. Reminds me of something I did last year with the deer card. You guys remember that one? Anyway, I kind of paper pieced a little background and then popped some ephemera on top, really cute. And then the frames and ephemera, some of the lettering there, it looks like stickers. It says there are 13 A2 cards, 12 5x7 cards, and envelopes, of course. 14 sheets of 8.5 by 11 cardstock, 4 sheets of foil paper, 6x6 40 sheet paper pad, die cut shapes, die cut floral shapes, chipboard elements, cardstock stickers, sorry, not cardboard, clear stamp set. Oh, cool. I didn't know that. Gemstone sequins, puffy stickers, foam squares, adhesive tape. Some of these items are available, like I said, a la carte. I know for sure the papers, the pattern paper, one of the embellishment sets, the rhinestones or gemstones, should I say. So you can grab those or extra of those if that's what you need. The papers, yeah, definitely something I'm interested in grabbing more of. Okay, so we have some ephemera. We will go through each and every piece of this, so for right now, let's just look at some of these basic items. You do have 2 sheets of the puffy 3D foam. You have your liner tape, double-sided tape there. You have your 5x7 card bases and envelopes. Sorry, A2 size 5x7. Oh my goodness, I can't believe how it is early in the morning, but I'm already stumbling here. Maybe because it's too early, huh? Let's put this down. It's just going to want to keep coming back. So I'm going to go through these in just a moment, but 2 different ephemera packs. This one looks like it's more florals. This one looks like it's just kind of everyday holiday kinds of things. Chipboard stickers. You know, very cute. The little plate. It says Merry the 25. Look at the little gifts. How cute are those? Like little film strip or like, you know, a little frame on that one. Beautiful flowers just like the others. There's foiling on most of them. Celebrate the season. How cute and classic. Look at the little stars. They're like foil. That is very cute. Noel. Deck the halls with love and laughter. You have joy. Oh, you know, I thought those look like stickers. The chipboard stickers. All is calm, all is bright. Again, another little set of things that you can kind of deconstruct. It has little postage in there too. That is so cute. You guys remember when postage was a quarter? It says 25 obviously for like Christmas, but I do recall when they used to be like a quarter. A stamp set. Now, Generally, if you buy a stamp set like the Stamp of the Month or the Clear Stamp of the Month or just stamp sets on Spellbinders site, they are going to be photopolymer. Yeah, I showed the rubber cling stamps and things like that, but these are acrylic, I can tell just by looking at them. So, you have little berries and like leaves there, handmade with love, fa la la la. Let's deck the halls with love and laughter, wishing you a season that's bright, merry and bright, with lots of love. You have some cute little snowflakes and then sentiments like that, you know, peace, love and joy, I suppose. I was gonna say peace and love and joy, I don't know. Warmest wishes, Merry Christmas season greetings, you know, these kinds of things. These guys I know are separate. Also, you can pick those up separately. They're very champagne-y colored, aren't they? A little peachy, but more champagne. These are really pretty. Hopefully the cameras get it in the right color for you guys. These feel like acrylic. I know they have gemstone ones like these guys that are glass. The Color Essential Gems are actual crystal. I love these. I just want to show you a little bit of the difference. They're both very reflective, very shiny. But these are glass and these are acrylic. We have, the stamp sets. Oh, stamp sets. What am I talking about? Stickers. Oh my goodness, guys. They're super thick. That's what I wanted to get to showing you guys. Those are really cute. Nice thickness. You can hear that. All the different little ways. I mean, these postage are so cute. Fa la la, believe. You have these cute little like circles and snowflakes over here. The colorway is very cute again. You have like the pinky peachy colors. I don't want to say pinky peachy. It's more like a soft, it's like ballet pink, but a little bit turned up, you know. Joy 25. Over here, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. All these cute, like this one's not just a big plate. It's like the word cut right around it. Bright, celebrate the seasons, holidays, fa la la, joy to all. It's lots of fun things. I just like to, when I make my card, pop that on there and you're good to go. I'll pop these back in here. Oh, maybe it was. See? I'm getting confused. I saw that joy and I was like, oh yeah, it must be, it looked like a puffy sticker, and then I saw the joy in the other one. I'm like, oh, I guess it was chipboard. But it definitely looks like puffy stickers, and it is here. There you go. Merry Christmas, Merry and Bright, Warm Wishes, Jingle Bells. I mean, these are jet puffed 80s stickers. If you remember those 80s stickers, I love it. Naughty or Nice, fa la la la. So cute. I love all the little greenery and little berries and stuff. That is so cute. A little bit of some kind of baby blue, opalescent type of sequins. It looks like there are 2 sizes, possibly 3. I see this larger one and I see the smaller one. Is that the middle size? They might be the same. It might have 2 sizes, if not 3. That, you know, depends. Sometimes I'll have 2 sizes of them, sometimes I'll have 3. But in this one it looks like 2, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, paper pad. Again, this is sold separately also, and so is the base paper if you like to get more of that. Oh, how cute. It has a little hole so you can see the little Santa Claus in there. 6-inch square, of course, 40 sheets, 20 designs, includes 6 foiled sheets. So let's check them out. Definitely layering weight paper. So there's the foil on that one. So cute. Look at the little tree line. Oh my gosh. Beautiful, just kind of background paper. Look at this foiled goodness right here. They have little snowflakes, and it has like a grid line too in the background, like ledger paper. I don't know if you can see that. We have, let me try to redo my lighting. I think it's okay, but I'll be right back. Just reading a little bit too orange, so I wanted to get that for you to get more accurate colors. So the beautiful plaid with the red, like a deep red with a little, like forest green. Look at this little guy. So cute, the candy canes. Again, there are some dies that look almost very much like this in the Home for the Holiday set. The beautiful green kind of pattern. Look at this one. Rich, rich colors, really pretty. I love the little dots. I mean, you can imagine pairing these guys up maybe with a surround the edge of that one. Cute. Let's see here. Yeah, my lighting is just changing as it wants to. Or the lighting is not changing, the camera is reading it the way it wants to. Santa Claus, North Pole, all these kind of postage cancellation things. Look at this, really nice and saturated, right? I was gonna say, these look like little tags. I can see from the back of this. Look at a bunch of little tags. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. I mean, you can just cut the paper up or you can cut the little tags themselves. That is adorable. You got your candy stripe, of course, but it looks a little tattered, a little kind of older. This one just all the script words. I miss these kinds of things. Oh my gosh, from like the card kits. Peace, bright, merry, celebrate the season, have yourself a merry little Christmas, deck the halls. I mean, it just has joy, peace, love, lots of stuff like that. Beautiful corner, very much reminiscent of the paper that we saw a couple papers back here. Oh, look at this one. Little wreath that's very stylish, very stylized. Hope you can see that. That green kind of pattern. Beautiful greenery on this one. Again, maybe that on the edges, this in the center. Very pretty. Probably getting back to where it began. Yeah, so this is the last one with the Santa Clauses like we saw at the front. So cute. He's holding a little holly there. And then it starts over again. So again, 2 of each. And Handmade Holidays paper pack. The 18 sheets, 14 smooth, 2 gold, and 2 silver foil. So they have it all together in this one pack. Gorgeous. So this is, you know, Spellbinders. Awesome paper. They have beautiful papers. They are solid core. As you can see, there's not a white edge in here. So it's just what you're seeing exactly that way. So there's 2 of this brighter red, more of a cardinal red, and then 2 of like this deep... Oh, actually, hold on. I don't want to misspeak. 2 of the cardinal red, 1 of this deeper kind of berry, 2 of the green. Of course, there's going to be a lot of red and green, so they give you more of those. And then some of these fun, fresh colors, like a light blue. Of course, we have white. There are 2 sheets of white, 1 sheet of black. This really cool goldish brown. I mean, I wouldn't call it craft, even though it looks like craft. It just has a different hue to it. It's very interesting. It even has a different feel as far as the paper is concerned. You know, this is smooth. This one has a little bit of tooth. Just a little bit different. So maybe it is a craft, or what they consider their craft card. We have a beautiful darker pink, 2 sheets of the ballet kind of soft pink, and then a beautiful creamy color. You can see it's different from the white. And then 2 of the gold and 2 of the silver. And this is the double-sided gold and silver. This is the good stuff, guys. I love this. It's like you're cutting aluminum when you cut into this stuff. It's really pretty, and it just has a different feel to it because of it being coated on both sides. Oh my goodness, you guys start putting these things back in. Hello, we need to go through each of these. I thought that was fast. I was like, that felt too fast. Okay, let's go. So, I mean, there's just a ton. They usually include 2 of each design, but, you know, yeah. So you can see just for you, just for you. Deck the halls with love and laughter. You can see I usually go through each and every as much as I can, but I mean, this is just going to be hundreds of pieces. So you see all these little stars. There's cute little fa la la. Oh my gosh, a little train. Warmest wishes. So this one definitely has a lot of sentiments, which we love. We're just going to use those and pop them on there. You have your stag there. You have some postage. Lots of sentiments. I mean, look at the little M for Merry Christmas. Oh my gosh, right here. The sleigh, very reminiscent of the one that is included, or not included, but the dies that you want to pick up to help you fill this out. Very, very much the same. Look at the little lanterns. The Santa Claus again with the little sparkle in his hand there. Your figgy puddings. I tried to make this, guys. I don't know if it worked out too well. I did make a fruitcake though last year and put some brandy sauce on it. And I was putting brandy on it every day, so it was really good. We have our little Santa, I was going to say snowman, season's greetings. So again, this has more of your sentiments in there. I mean, look at the little nutcracker. Oh my gosh. Peppermints and bells and your little cardinal there. Your little bird that's also red and black and white. All kinds of little peppermint, kinds of cute little ephemera that you can just pop here and there. Again, tons of sentiments. Happy holidays, deck the halls, let's make some merry memories, merry everything, and happy always. Again, just basically 2 of each thing. That's funny how these got stuck together the same. They're not together, it's just this one decided to sit there and that one also sat there. That's kind of funny. So you have the Noel, your candy canes. These guys come apart. That is so cute. So it's like a little Polaroid frame where it's thicker on the bottom. Hopefully you can kind of see that. Tags, just lots of gorgeous things like that. Again, tons of sentiments, peace and joy to all. I love this. This is so great. Even for like scrapbooking, you just pop that on there and you have something cute on your little picture. I'm gonna have to put these away separately in just a moment. We wish you a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year. Very similar to the other that I showed you there. Oh, I'm going to start misplacing some of these ephemera. Let's put that there. And this one again is more like the flower sprigs. I am so sorry, that is so funny. I just start packing up, I'm like, oh, no wonder that was fast. Okay, lots of sprigs. You can see some with gold foil, the like pine kind of sprigs. Look at these flowers, so pretty. So those are a little bit smaller scale, so for these guys in the background. You have this guy that kind of fits in the palm of my hand here. You have 2 of each again. Sprigs, sprigs, sprigs. They do have a white edge. It looks like pretty much they all have the white edge to them. This little guy tucked in the corner. Love that. Little cardinal there. Just beautiful. Lots of sprigs. Yeah, nice big flower. This one's just kind of a different shape than that first one I showed you. Lots of tuck-in little berries, which I love because that's definitely what you do. You just kind of pop them here and there. This one's more curved, like a swag with the foiling. If you can see, a lot of these have foiling. These are all foiled right here. Lots of pieces. Little bunch of hollyberry, or just berries with a kind of like fir tree kind of thing going, or spruce, I don't know. There you go. Pine, let's just call it pine. Oh, look at this guy. How cute. Oh my gosh. You have a lot of like door dies. That'd be really cute. Just pop that little guy on there. We have some mistletoe. That's what I was looking for. I think that's why I was tripped up with the other one. I was like, berries. Well, there you go. Cute little branch here. Another big guy with some foiling, gold foiling. Little accent pieces. And look at this one. This would be really cute, like a mantle piece. Beautiful. And again, there's 2 of each of these guys. Just lots and lots of ephemera. So, okay, now let me think about what I want to put together, and I will be right back. Guys, I think what I'm going to do is just stick to what's in this kit. That way, if that's what you want to do, you're picking up the kit, we'll have an example of that. And I'm going to add a little level of difficulty to it, creating a mitered frame. I think that'd be fun. So you can definitely just gut a frame, but the mitering looks really pretty, you know. So I just grabbed one of the A2 card bases. I'm trying to see what frame I would like to use for a mitering so that it looks like you did something right. So you want it to look like, yeah, oh, they definitely mitered it or did something right to that. Oh, this is cute. I know this one has larger, but you know what? I'll go with this guy. I want to use the mistletoe and make that like a focal point. So I'm going to dig through here and grab the mistletoe again. Was it in this one? I think it was in this one. Yeah, it's right here. Oh yeah, that goes, right? Cute. Oh my gosh, that's cute just already if you just did a matte layer with that and then a few other pieces of ephemera. But I'm going to pick out another piece of cardstock. Oh, misplaced one little guy. I'm not thinking about sentiment right now or anything like that. Again, we do have the stamps. I mean, maybe we'll do some stamping. I don't know. We'll see. But I want a background paper. Ooh, we have the silver. So again, you have dies and all those things. I'm trying to stick to what's in the box for this one. But if you picked up any of the add-ons, those would be lovely. Oh my goodness, how about this? And then this with the mitered frame. Okay, so let me start making some cuts. I like a really tight matte layer, you know, cut whatever you like. So for me, I like that 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. So I'm going to take this guy and just cut it. If you have the precision dies, of course, those are even better with Spellbinders because they give a nice bevel on the edge, and they have the 2 A and B sets. And so if you get the A2 one, I mean, it basically cuts every 1/8 of an inch for you if you have both sets. By 4 1/8. I am going to go ahead and glue this down because if I end up stamping on this, like if I stamp our sentiment or something like that on here, it's still pretty flat and I can do that. It's not a big deal. So I'm just going to glue this straight down, okay? And then this one, I haven't given this thought yet. So I want to make like a little frame. Again, a mitered frame. So let's say we bring it in about that much all around. maybe a 1/4 inch all around. So if our card is 5.5 by 4 1/4, I want it to be 5 by 3 3/4, and I want my frames to be about 1/2 inch. So let me think. 5, before I start forgetting and making weird numbers, up 5 by 3 3/4. I'm gonna write this on a scrap somewhere. 5 by 3 3/4. So I want a strip, and I want them to be 1/2 inch strips. That's what that says. So definitely 5 inches long. So I need 2 that are 5 by 1/2 inch long, and I need 2 that are 3 3/4 by 1/2 inch. I know, is that weird? I don't know. But that's how I'm making it up. So basically the size that you want, but you need it to be as thick as you want. So 1/2 inch, and I'm just cutting this on here. So 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch. Can I cut 2 at 5 inches and then cut them in half? Yes, but I'm just doing 1/2 inch at a time. Oh, and then cut 2 that are, you know, 3 3/4 and then cut the 1/2 inches. Yes. So right now I'm just cutting 4 1/2 inch strips because I will need 4 full 1/2 inch strips. And then 2 of them need to be cut at 5 inches and 2 need to be cut 3 3/4 inches. Okay, hopefully this works out. I literally just made that up off the top of my head. So I'm just going to put these guys together and cut them at, you know, they're 6 inches, so I'm just going to take 1 inch off of one side. I'm doing it at the same time, so hopefully they're exactly the same, but you know, there's just some variability there. So those are 5 inch by 1 1/2. I'm sorry, by half. Oh my goodness. And then these guys 3 3/4. So this one I will measure at 3 3/4 instead of doing the math, but you know, it's not that hard to do. So let's put these guys together end to end and put them out over here at 3 3/4. Okay, and you have these little pieces. I mean, if you want to make like a little dovetail, a little something that you can put on a card, tuck it here and there, you can definitely do that. Okay, I will be right back. So I'm going to go ahead and glue down this guy and clean up a little bit. And that glued down. So I'm going to do something a little unorthodox here because I want it to stay together. Kind of, it's not really going to stay together, but I want it to stay together in a way that when I move this over, everything's perfect. So this, I'm just going to cut into this. I'm not going to cut it now. I mean, you can definitely pick this up, have it in your hand, just make sure everything's really nice and tight, and then just cut through it with your scissors. And honestly, this is so small and thin, I think it'd be okay. You can probably do that. I just wanted to stick this down just a little bit, just to help me. So I'm just going to put a little glue there and a little glue here. Very small amount, okay? And I'm going to let that hold on there. And I just put it right in the corner because when I cut this off, this top piece is going to fall away because there's no glue there. And that's why I only put it at the very bottom corner of this one too. So I'm just lining these guys up together to try to frame them out. And same thing over here. I can either put it on top or however, but I'm going to do it the same. So when I put it here and I dovetail this top corner is going to get cut away. So I'm just putting a little glue in that area. So I'll just tuck this in here. And I'm just eyeballing this, guys. I mean, if you want to use a square, you want to use your grid to actually help you lay this down, go for it. I'm just setting this up in a way that's going to help me not move when I go to cut it. Now, I mean, you can glue something like that down. That's what I'm saying. You can make a frame where you just gut the very center, but it doesn't look the same until you miter. I'm going to let that set up just a little bit, guys. And then we're going to cut it. So hopefully you can imagine what I'm trying to do here. I'm just going to have this little frame in here. And again, I made it so that is a 1/4 inch smaller, actually from the card base, right? Because the card base is 5.5 by 4 1/4. If you want it 1/4 inch smaller from this one, you would take those measurements. I knew those measurements were going to be ugly for you guys, so I didn't want to do that because it's going to be like eighths or whatever. Yeah. And then we're going to have this, guys. You can imagine. I think that's very cute. And then I might just stamp here. So we use the stamps so you guys can see those in action. That's kind of how I plan things. I'm trying to show you as many things from here as I can. So maybe we stamp in there, wishing you a season that's merry and bright with lots of love for Christmas and for always, or whatever it is that we want to stamp. Handmade with love. That's really cute. Let's deck the halls with love and laughter. Oh, I love that. Let's do this one. And that can be stamped like right there. And to be honest, I can do that right now while I'm just kind of waiting for that frame to set up. So let me pop this over here. I am going to use black ink from my stash, of course. I mean, that is just coming together, isn't it? How cute. Okay. So I can just kind of pretend that's there. Let's leave this about here. And then I usually check and see how straight that is. That looks pretty good. And let's give that a quick stamping. Again, these are acrylic stamps. Acrylic material is a little softer than photopolymer, so just, you know, firm, even pressure. You don't want to squish too hard. And the reason I say this is because you can get ghosting, where it looks like you press so hard that the stamp kind of spread out, and then, I mean, look how crisp that is, right? Gorgeous. Yeah, okay, I'm going to clean up a little bit, and then we'll continue on. Okay, I'm going to grab my scissors. Yeah, smaller scissors that you have more control, that's great. You want to take it to your guillotine or something, that's fine too. This is going to fall apart, just so you know. It's going to want to come apart because you're just snipping it and it's just going to fall apart. So what I do is I look at the very corner, where it meets up here, to the top corner there, and I try to do it all in one fell swoop. Still keeping that together, eyeballing that, and just give it a cut. So that little piece is going to fall away. The other piece was glued down, so you can peel it off if you want, but there you go. And then maybe from the outside in, however it is that makes it easy for you. And that top piece is going to fall away. So that piece will be there. These two pieces will be here. And just keep it in the right order. That way you don't accidentally have it go wonky on you. That one was there. And this one, I'm still kind of holding it, guys, in the back, keeping it steady. Goes here. Okay, so some people like to put this together and then bring it over. You can take, I'll show you actually another little tip since we have this stuff. This one. You can take your double-sided tape. You gotta turn your frame over. So it doesn't require all this for me. I would just honestly just start gluing it down. But if you're afraid, what we're gonna do is take this guy, and he is over here, but that's okay. I'm gonna turn it this way. I'm just going to give them a turn because that means they're basically touching the same areas, just, you know, this way. And then this guy, I'm just flipping them over exactly where they were, but just flipping them over. And you can take your double-sided tape. It'll help you put them together. I suppose you could have done this the first time. It's just you really have to know where it should go for it to stay together when you go to miter. So that's kind of why I didn't do it that way, but you can put a piece of tape there. If you do this with the cardstock, it'll be much sturdier because it's layering weight paper. You can then put maybe some dimensionals behind it to kind of have some dimension if you want. I'm just going to take that. And it should match up perfectly because that's basically what you did, right? You matched them up and give them their cut. And that's kind of why I glued them together to begin with, just so you would have that extra little stability there. Just taking small pieces. I'm not taking the backing off. I guess you could essentially take the backing off because you can use that to help you stick this down, but I'm going to leave it there. Match that guy up. And we pick this up. We have a mitered frame, you guys. So that little corner, I mean, it just looks fancier. It's cool. I love that. I'm just going to take this and put some glue. Again, like I said, you can take the back off your glue strip, the carrier off. It'll help you glue this down if you want. I'm just leaving it there, intact. Okay, and again, since we have that wet glue, we have a moment to work with it so we can know we're happy with where it is. And I'm just eyeballing everything, guys. That's how I work here, but if you need a T-square or something to help you, then do that. Again, this is handmade holidays, so if it's a little bit off, it does not bother me one bit. How cute is that? And it just gives a different look. Okay, with this guy, since we have this out, I think what I'm going to do is put some of the double-sided tape here, keep it flat, and then put some of the dimensional adhesives. You see how I burnish it with the back of my hand, or my nail, sorry, so that it's easier to take the little carrier strip off because the glue really sticks to the back of your ephemera piece. Oh my goodness. It's coming up, I just can't get it there. I was like, it's there. I don't know why I can't get my nail under it. There we go. And then some of this stuff. And you know, you have these little squares. I definitely, like in the piece like that that's larger, I use this up. So I will take like this whole thing, just cut into it. Didn't cut that one as well as I should have. And maybe place it like here. So you're gonna have that dimension of this being up and this being flat. I mean, you can put way up there. I'm just gonna place it like here. I think that looks really cute. Hold on, maybe move it over a little bit. Like there. So that's flat, and this has dimension. And it looks very cute that way. And guys, I mean, it's that simple. I'll be right back. I think that's really gorgeous, easy. You know, if you want to copy and make tons of them, obviously the frame can be, you know, different colors of paper, the backgrounds, all that. I'm going to take some of these guys, so I mean, it can be that easy and simple and adorable, and or you know, you want to dress it up a little bit more. You have tons of ephemera that you can tuck in behind here, wherever you like. I usually do this in groups of 3, so maybe like this one here, but I'm thinking maybe there. Another one here. I like to make them kind of fun like that. You can also just put like maybe just like 1. I like groups of 3s and odd numbers, right? So I mean, if you just want to just add one other cutie up there, you can do that. Or you can also do the, you know, your group of 3. So something to think about if you're trying to conserve the amount of these guys that you're using. One there, and another one. I kind of wanted to keep it out of the frame area since I did the other one. Let me see if I can reposition this one. I can. Okay, that one can go like there, and then maybe this one like here. Okay, something like that. In this video, again, I wanted to keep it simple with what is in the kit. In the following subsequent videos, of course, we'll try out the new collections. I will definitely do the die cutting. We have our sentiments, we have that sleigh, the gifts by themselves. I mean, there's lots of ways to use those guys too. So again, I'll have the links there for all the different collections for July, for this specific box and collection. And anything else that seems pertinent will be there for you guys in the description box. People ask me all the time, where's the description box? If you're used to YouTube, you know, anytime someone has a recipe, social media, any kind of links, they're in the description box. It's under the title. It might say show more. It might have a little bit of information, you know, but then you click show more and it opens up that box. You can go to someone's web page from there. All that information, guys, people put it there. So it's always good to know where that is. But I'll have the links there for you guys. Again, the info as far as when the sale ends. And I will see you all at the next one. Bye now.